Radio Rahim here for Max Boxing with the legend Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar, Mexican Independence Day is now synonymous with Oscar De La Hoya in boxing. Talk to me about the difference between you this year and you last year on this day.
The difference is, well, a clear head. No fog in my brain. More energy. I feel excited to be presenting such a great card with Canelo Alvarez, with Victor Ortiz, Mayweather. It's going to be a big weekend for the fight fans, for the general public. It's going to be quite a treat.
You have fighters that are under you now as a promoter that are the future of boxing. I would say that Mexican Independence Day would mean something special for you this year. It's kind of your independence from the clutches of drug abuse and alcohol. Is your experience something that your fighters can learn from?
Well, I think everybody can learn from it. Look, I worked hard for what I have over the years, and I'm very grateful for what I have and the position I'm in. But it's like I was throwing it away. I was throwing it away, and life was so easy for me, and no consequences. And it's like this was like a wake-up call. Things happen for a reason. I feel wonderful now. I feel great. I mean, Mexican Independence weekend. Yeah, this is like an independence from just being a person that has problems to a person that now has hope. I do. Canelo Alvarez is what many people consider to be the new golden boy, if you will. He's a clean cut. The ladies love him like they did you. He's got fans in Mexico and America, of course. Talk to me about what it's like to now be responsible for someone who's kind of walking in your footsteps. Yeah, look, Canelo Alvarez, he's a rock star. He's a rock star in his country, in Mexico. People love him here. All over the world, they love him now. And he's just beginning. He's just starting. His career is just taking off. If you compare my career to his career at this age, I think he's a step ahead of us. Even a Floyd Jr. or even a Manny Pacquiao, he's doing things inside the ring that we weren't even thinking of doing or even trying. He's very talented, and every fight that goes on, he's growing. He's learning. He's willing to try new things. He loves to fight. He loves to go in there and fight, but also he can box. He's a smart guy. So we have something special on our hands.
Anybody who's followed Oscar De La Hoya's career knows that there's two sides to Oscar. There's the golden boy. There's the smiling, very amicable guy that everybody loves. But if someone gets under your skin, like a Mayorga, right? Or, a Vargas. We can see the vicious side of Oscar De La Hoya. So it seems like on Mexican Independence Day, kind of the two sides of Oscar are going to be fighting in the two different locations. Victor Ortiz has had a tougher life. He's fought and scrapped for everything. He said you're his idol. You said he's your idol. Do you feel like maybe there's a little bit of living through Victor fighting Mayweather, maybe another bite at that apple, a chance to show Mayweather that you can beat him, at least on this level?
Well, look, I mean, when I faced Mayweather, look, he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I mean, you can't call or throw around the word great often. And when you mention Mayweather, yes, I have to admit that soon I will call him great if he keeps winning. It just depends on who you beat. It depends what fighters you have under your belt and you've beaten. I mean, you look at the records of the Joe Lewises and the Muhammad Alis and the guys they fought. You can't throw around the word great very often. It has to be earned. And but Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of those fighters that is on the verge and to one day be great if he keeps winning. So I feel that a Victor Ortiz can derail all those plans, obviously. Victor Ortiz is a fighter who has struggled, who has been through a lot, who's had a tough life. Look, Victor just has to go out there and do his job, have fun, you know, and do his job, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, last question. You know, you have, like I said, been confronted with a Mayorga, confronted with a Vargas. Mayweather said at least as most disrespectful things as they have, if not worse. You've been very gracious, but he's called you a lot of names. That has to affect you somehow. You can't laugh at all. I mean, talk to me about what that does to make you want to beat him on Saturday.
Yeah, there's a couple things. I mean, if you let it get to you, it'll get to you. You know, it just depends how you take it. You know. There's fighters who will crumble from it. There's fighters who will grow from it, who will train harder, who kind of will maybe take it easy because they're confident. You know, I mean, it depends on the individual. Everybody takes it differently. But yeah, when fighters trash talk to me, it was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna prepare for this one. You know, and that's why when I fought Bernard Hopkins, for instance, he didn't do no trash talking. He did not do any. So now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, wow, what a smart individual. Because he knows that if he would have trash talked, I would have trained differently. I would have trained probably even more motivated, harder, you know, prepared. But he was smart in doing that. I give him all the props in the world.
Thank you, Oscar. Radio Rahim with Oscar De La Hoya. Good luck. Mexican Independence Day. Thanks for the time.